Hi and welcome to CBN4's Primetime News Package. For today, I am a presenter, I'm Christopher. In today's headlines, Street Festival to be held on Friday to highlight Dominica's traditions through colorful displays. Dominica's Prime Minister shows gratitude towards World Bank's leadership and its management. And a new tent on the block to add flavor to Carnival 2018 and give Calypsonians who only make it as far as eliminations some exposure. Stay tuned for these and other stories right here on CBN4.
L'année sim tout partout. Attention si vous êtes homme et bien femme. Visitez place santé pour examiner corps. Ça c'est un nid pour yo ouais si l'année pièce moun au lion qui ni maladie TB et bien maladie sexuelle. En compagnie moun qui ni maladie HIV P ni TB aussi. Savent qui l'année guérison pour TB. Ou ça vivre en bonne santé même si ou ni maladie HIV. Parlez by docteur. Prends responsabilité. Aidez du bout de si maladie TB et HIV. Ou agir tout le monde pour examiner corps yo.
And welcome back. First up today, the official Mas Dominic Street Festival will kick off with a bang at the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard Bayfront this Friday, January 26, 2018. The street festival will highlight Dominica's rich masquerade traditions through vivid, colorful displays. The street festival replaces the usual opening of Carnival Parade since the Carnival calendar had to be adjusted in the aftermath of Hurricane Maria. This year's street festival will bring together past and present traditions. Festival and events manager Val Coffey says, "We will have a small procession which displays Dominica's traditional and contemporary carnival with exciting performances by top local bands and, of course, Calypsonians." The street festival will feature traditional and contemporary groups, Calypsonians including Caressa, Tasha P, Lugas, and more. Also performing is the legendary The Swinging Stars Band and the First Serenade Band. Patrons will be entertained with additional music from Mr. Mystic and DJ Median, Sensei, Bois Bois, and costumes with dynamic colors showcasing our vibrant carnival culture. This year's traditional mass will fuel excitement and provide a glimpse of what patrons can expect this carnival season. The Mas Dominic Street Festival begins at 4 p.m. on Friday. And Jihad Jean-Jacques, better known as Smokey Cut, is an aspiring musician from Dominica who felt compelled to write a song that he says was intended to encourage the Dominican public to be supportive of this country after Hurricane Maria. Pray for Dominica is the title of the new single. He says it is a tribute to the Hurricane Maria, Irma victims, and also the people of Mexico who suffered a few major earthquakes months ago. According to Smokey Cut, this song is intended to target the people who still feel traumatized by the devastating events.
When Hurricane Maria passed on Dominica, I was very nervous. I was very in panic because I couldn't hear from my family and my friends because all the communications were down and whatever. And the first set of footage I saw, all I was doing just shaking my head and say Dominica, and I started getting crazy voice notes about people that died all over the place and so on. And then it just hit me to just write a song because that's the least I could do at the time. You get me? And I actually took half an hour to do the song, and it's just a source of comfort, man, to strengthen people that still traumatized from Hurricane Maria and so on. You get me?
Smokey Cut says that he has been privileged to sing along and open shows and numerous Jamaican celebrities such as Popcorn, G-Wiz, Gaza Slim and much more. He also says that he is currently working on his first official solo album.
.com, Amazon, they could go to Tidal, Spotify, they could go to Google Play. Also, if you want to listen to the song is on the radio, so you could log into different radio stations and get hooked up, okay?
The artist says that he is hoping that the song will give people a source of comfort, strength and relief. The United Workers' Party believes the pace of restoration of electricity post-Hurricane Maria can be significantly accelerated through an intervention by government that establishes a public and private partnership designed to secure the funding, technology and manpower requirements for climate-resilient reconstruction of the energy sector. According to the UWP in a recent letter, the September 2017 Category 5 storm forced a shutdown of electricity services island-wide with widespread damage to building structures, generation power units, and hydromechanical, electromechanical, and control equipment that left the transmission and distribution network with restoration needs estimated at $90 million. The letter also noted that more than 4 months later, 85% of the consumers across the country are without electricity. Consequently, the economy continues to suffer from the inadequate availability of energy to spur strong national revitalization of income-earning and employment-generating business activity. The UWP also states that the DLP administration appears to be leaving it up to the private corporation Domlec to determine how and when its resources will allow for a complete restoration of electricity services. This approach, the UWP notes, is ill-advised. For further information on the UWP's letter, you can visit our CBN4 website at CBN4.com. And stay tuned, there's more coming your way right after this break.
L'année sim tout partout. Attention si vous êtes homme et bien femme. Visitez place santé pour examiner corps. Ça c'est un nid pour yo ouais si l'année pièce moun au lion qui ni maladie TB et bien maladie sexuelle. En compagnie moun qui ni maladie HIV, P ni TB aussi. Savent qui l'année guérison pour TB. Ou ça vivre en bonne santé même si ou ni maladie HIV. Parlez by docteur. Prends responsabilité. Aidez du bout de si maladie TB et HIV. Pour agir tout le monde pour examiner corps yo.
And welcome back. The Aid Bank is one of the financial institutions which is attending the National Symposium hosted by the Dominica Business Forum. At the forum, entities have set up individual booths in which representatives can detail on the company's products and services. Josephine Deschausset, the Special Projects Communication Coordinator at the Aid Bank, states that since the passage of Hurricane Maria, the Aid Bank has been formulating new and affordable plans to assist new and existing homeowners. One such offer is at a fixed interest rate with no down payment required. This plan seeks to facilitate persons who are planning on constructing their home.
Yesterday and today, and we're here as part of the banking group to speak about our housing loan products, and we are particularly promoting our 6% mega mortgage blast, right, which is a special line of credit to encourage persons to build their own homes. And it has a 15-year loan term, and it appeals mainly to persons who have not constructed their home as yet, persons 40, over 40, that kind of thing, and also persons who can afford to build their homes and pay back that mortgage within a 15-year time frame. At the aid bank, typically we have no down payment. No down payment is required. We provide you with a grace period during the construction phase, and we have in-house technical support, which means that from the time you complete your application, you bring in your approved building plans and your quantity estimates. We work with you to ensure that the monies that you're applying for will complete the house that you want to build. And so we visit the site from the onset.
It outlines some of the requirements to gain approval of a loan from the aid bank. She also admits that loans are only approved after an assessment has been made on your income earnings and one has submitted the necessary documents.
Is required for you applying for a housing loan, is your salary situation, your salary slip. You have to submit your salary slip to us, and we do an assessment to ensure that you won't be in a worse off position than you are now. So, for example, if we look at a certain percentage, if your installment has to be a certain percentage of your salary, say for example if you use 45%, so if you earn $2,000 and we feel that a $900 loan installment would be sufficient for you, because you need monies to live. You need to pay your bills, you need to buy groceries, you need to take care of your children and so on. So we want to make sure that the monies you are going to use to pay your installment is sufficient to give you the house that you want. So one way to do it is to look at your loan installment and speak to you about the mortgage you can afford.
She advises all in the general public to visit the aid bank and take advantage of the offers that are available. And Prime Minister of Dominica, Roosevelt Skerrit, has placed on public record the government's appreciation towards the leadership and the management of the World Bank for their efforts in assisting Dominica with funds for farmers. The funds provided by the World Bank under the Disaster Vulnerability Response Project, DVRP, is worth $7 million. Skerrit indicated that the World Bank was very diligent and helpful in their efforts.
The guidance was well received and always well appreciated. So I have publicly criticized the World Bank from time to time. And if they have done something that is worth recognition and applause, I must also be transparent enough to do so. And therefore I am placing on public record our profound gratitude to the World Bank for the exceptional support and guidance in this regard. And of course, they'll be providing the financing for this loan, for the sums to us.
From the funds provided by the World Bank under the Agricultural Emergency Response Grant, 900 farmers will receive EC $10,000 each, while 3,032 farmers will receive EC $3,000 from the program. And Peter Prosper, a promoter, radio announcer and a pharmacist, says he's adding a little flavor to this year's carnival with what he calls the Characters Tent. The Characters Tent is being held every Friday evening at Sims's in Roseau. Prosper said the Characters Tent is a unique tent for Calypsonians who are normally seen at the Calypso eliminations and only see them again till the next Calypso season at the eliminations.
Some airplay. I'm giving them some exposure. I want them to improve on their craft. They are unique characters. They make us laugh. You know, they are funny. But they help the art form grow. So Prosper giving them a chance every Friday night. at Sims's, and volume 2 will be this Friday, and we'll have champ of the camp or king character next week Friday.
Another aspect of the characters tent will be the ultimate road march fete, where road march songs dated as far back as 1985 coming up to 2017 will be played by the original singers at the Newtown Savannah.
We'll have DBS, we'll have people like Hicksy, we'll have Observer, Psy, King Dice, we'll have Daddy Chess, just name Dino, all the road march tunes, Tete on Belly, all these guys will be singing on Friday night.
On the same evening of the ultimate road march fete, Prosper says that patrons will witness what has been dubbed King Character or Champ of the Camp. And the Discover Dominica Authority, DDA, in collaboration with the Dominica State College, embarked on the Dominica's Tourism Product Post-Hurricane Maria Training Series. The three-part training series targeted at tourism frontline personnel such as tour guides, taxi drivers, personnel, custom officers, and dashboard security personnel. The objective of the workshop was to ensure tourism frontline personnel are equipped with information as it relates to Hurricane Maria's impact on the island's architecture and flora-fauna. Additionally, the workshop sought to assist the services providers such as the tour guides in positively incorporating the post-Hurricane Maria landscape into their tour narration. The workshop was facilitated by Dr. Lennox Honeychurch, who presented on the history of hurricanes on Dominica and their impacts on its architecture, and Mr. Cyril John, Forestry Officer, who presented on recreation and parks, roles in the replanting of trees and ornamental plants at specific sites. The final session in the workshop series was held on Wednesday, January 24, 2018. 95 individuals participated in this training series. And that takes us to the end of today's Primetime News package. On behalf of the entire CBN4 team, I'm Marlon Christopher saying thank you for watching, and do join us again next time.